Police Department was 10th District in Chicago,
Okay,
Ogden Avenue.
okay, and tell me what happened.
Well, I have a court order saying that my son's father is supposed to pick him up at a certain time and drop him off at a certain time. So then I went to mediation and they told me there that if my son's not picked up or dropped off on time within 15 minutes, that I can make a police report. When I went to make the police report right there in 10th District, I went last Saturday also, and they told me, I spoke to Officer Rodriguez, and he told me that he couldn't do nothing about it. So I talked to one of my friends that's a police officer in Cicero, and he told me that they can write a report. So then this happened again yesterday. So then I went over there, and then I spoke to one of the police officers, and then she said that she didn't know that she was going to ask her sergeant. When she asked her sergeant, he said that if I spoke to my son's father, and I said yes. So he was like about half an hour, 45 minutes late at the time that I got to the station. He told me that I should be at home with my son, waiting for my son, that I shouldn't be at the police station since I already spoke to his father, and that my son wasn't in danger, so he couldn't do nothing about it. So then then the other police officer that I spoke to, she told me that I should be, that what did I wanted to do with the report. So I told her that I wanted to take it to court so I could give it to the judge. And she told me that, what was it that I wanted to do with the report. She said that if I wanted my son's father not to see my son at all, that I should be happy that my son's father is trying to see him and trying to be in his life. So then, that there's a lot of fathers that don't want to be in their child's life. So then I told her that I just needed a written statement saying that he wasn't on time. So then in Cicero, and I spoke to the lieutenant there. The lieutenant there told me that a police report can be made, but since the crime did not happen in Cicero, he couldn't do nothing. That it has to be in a police station. And then I told him that what happened at the district, and he told me to go back there and to ask to speak to the lieutenant, somebody that was above the sergeant, that because he couldn't do nothing about it because it was Cicero. So when I went back to 10th District, and I was speaking to the sergeant, he said that he couldn't do that I had been home. So then I told him that my son was already home. My son got home at 10, but that I still needed the police report. And he told me, and I told him that I was to Cicero and that they asked me to speak to the lieutenant. And then he was like, I don't care. Cicero has nothing to do with Chicago. What are you doing in Cicero? And he said, and I don't give a crap what they told you in Cicero. It was like, I can't, that he wasn't going to do nothing, and then he told me that to go, since your child is home, you should go home already with your child. And then that's when I asked him that I was told that he could do it, and he said, no, I can't do nothing about it. And then he was like, oh, I'm being nice, you're messing with my patience here. And he was like, and then that's when he just started being like really rude with me, and he did not make the report for me.
Okay, now you in your complaint indicated that he was making insulting remarks?
Yes, and also that why did he want to make the report?
Okay, so let me make sure I understand your complaint. So basically your complaint is that you made an attempt to report inappropriate situation with your ex, and
Right.
and the police would not take on the matter in the manner that they should have as ordered by the court.
Right. They did not. He said that it was no crime, that my son was not in danger, and I had the court's order in my hand. He told me that he could not do nothing about it, and please go home, and then he about Cicero. I have nothing to do with Cicero. It's like, first of all, I don't even know what you were doing in Cicero. And before that, I told him that I put that one of my friends that was Cicero to do it, and then he was like, well, why don't you go over there and have them do it?
Okay. Okay. And were you, so you never did get a report, is that right?
Excuse me?
You never did get a report written by any of the officers?
No, they don't want to do it.
Okay. And is that basically the most important thing about your complaint, is that they refused to write a report and that they were being rude when they were talking to you?
Right.
Okay. All right. I have enough to make your complaint. We will be sending the complaint over next week. Thank you so much for using policeabuse.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to call us back.
Okay. All right.
All right. Have a great day. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.